Okay, so I'm going to start my third painting video. I've already got my paints mixed. I'm going to lay down some white. No silicone in the white at all, guys. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me make sure my canvas is level. My daughter got a hold of this level man, and I think she whoa, ain't no way is that off, is it? I guess it's possible. Let me see. Well, see, that's why you always double check your level, huh? Alright, let me see here, man. I need to see if I can get that. Okay, maybe it was just a painter on there. Okay, well, hold on. That's better. Alright, let me check the side. That's better. That's better, okay. Alright, so we're level anyway. Let me make sure the phone's still in a good position. Yeah, we're okay. Alright. I'm gonna hit. I'm not so sure. Maybe you guys can see it right here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a silicone each color. Right here, this is metallic copper, metallic burgundy, and a violet flash mixed in with that one. That's violet. I do not remember. I've already put the bottles up. Anyway, this is 3 different oranges that were relatively close in color. One was a little darker. One was, I believe, one was a actually a, I want to say an orange red. I can't help it when it comes to to the colors. I grew up. My grandfather, he owned a paint and body shop, painting automobiles, and he also did restore classic cars, right? So I grew up around color anyway, you know, and but then of course I joined the Air Force, and then out of the Air Force I started cooking, ended up becoming a chef. Being a chef, you know, like in a restaurant, you know, people eat with their eyes, so color, you know, creativity. In between that, I lived on the beach, so in the off season, I would do some retail. But the only reason I started doing some retail was because I went in just on a whim and applied at this outlet store. I was actually offered a store manager position, my first retail job ever. So that was a little odd, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to do I don't want to call it a ring pour because I mean it's going to be a little bit, I guess, but it's not really, you know. And how about I'm just gonna do a straight pour? So I'm gonna layer the paint in the cup. I'm gonna try not to put that much white paint all in the middle. I'm going to try to let the pour hit straight canvas. Some, not all straight canvas, but you know, some. And right here, I'm one for going around the edge of my canvas. I do it every time. I don't know why, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't know why. It was just something I started, you know. And I guess I was actually having a problem with a lot of crazing, you know. And I thought maybe it was because I was moving my paints too much. So I started putting some around the edge. Now there's no more black in my painting other than this, okay? And this is just, I wasn't going to do that, man. I just decided to do it at the last minute. Right here, right in the middle of the white. Some of you might already know what I'm putting in here, but yeah, it is exactly what you think it is. I put a little, that's actually some pouring medium mixed with a high gloss polyurethane. Okay, here we go. I'm going to the cup. Start with white. Just to use up my white, really, you know. I mean, I don't want my white to completely take over everything. And if I was doing a bigger canvas, I've had better luck than actually putting white in between each of the colors. But here, guys, I actually want my colors to blend. I don't believe they're going to get, well, I don't know, I might have a little bit of an issue with my purple and my orange, but hopefully I won't create too much mud, guys. I hope not, anyway. That's not exactly what I'm going for, you know. Now I have done paintings where I actually, honestly, no doubt, no joke either, man. I really wanted some mud in them. I don't know why. Just, you know, I've done it a couple times and actually had some pretty good results when I've decided to do it, you know. Okay. So today is Easter. I'm filming this video about, I guess, about 3 o'clock in the morning or something. April 4th. And the only reason I decided to film the video, honestly, guys, is, see, I was self-employed, so I'm on the pandemic unemployment, correct? And in Alabama, it was time for me to, you know, do my recertification thing, right, and had to reapply. Well, I knew that it ended on April 3rd, but April 3rd, I mean, guys, I went to file, assuming that, you know, since it ends on April 3rd, I'd be filing, you know, I'd have to file because it's on the website. I had to file. I was thinking I would still have one more unemployment check coming out. I don't, man. I'm like, whoa, no way, dude. Man. I mean, it's been rough. My 2 daughters and I, you know, here, and, you know, half the time they can't go to school. It's just, man, it's just uncool, bro. It's uncool, man. That's about all I can say about it. Okay, let me see. Alright, guys, I think I'm ready now. I think I'm going to start down here and then work my way up top. I'm going to start right here and then there we go.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please click like, please comment. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. You can check me out on Facebook. I have a Facebook group called the 1994 Fluid Art Group. A lot of great people in there sharing their arts, getting tips and tricks and helping each other, being helped. It's a really great stress-free, drama-free zone. So if you want to check that out, that's in the description, along with all the links for my Amazon shop where the blow dryers are. Those are under the canvas and tools for acrylic board tab, along with paint area that you can look through, and cups in there, all kinds of things. And like I said, below we got these squeeze bottles. If you like to store your paints, those are the perfect thing to do them in. So, I love you all. Oh, listen, starting this week, I hope I am going to be doing a back to basics series. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
And learn some of those older, fun, easier techniques.
Torture real fast. See how many air bubbles I have. Oh, all the air bubbles on. Alright, I'm going to let it do its thing here for a few minutes, and let's just see how it wants to be born. Let's just leave it at that. Come on, my brother. Alright, let's see. Go this way just a little bit, right? Lean it just a little, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Come on, dude, nice and slow. Okay. Yeah, come back to me. Come on, man. Come back to me some, please. Come on, come back to me, man. There you go, man. Come on. Come on, dude. Yeah. Be nice, my brother. Be nice, my brother. Come on. Yep. I messed up royally. Sorry, guys, what I'm saying. It's kind of a nervous habit in a way, you know. I sing constantly. Like, I do a lot of gaming, right? And man, I'm asked to play Destiny, and and I'm asked all the time, "But turn your damn mic off, man. You can't sing with a damn mic." I told you to begin with, man. I can't sing, bro. I can't sing, man, but I'm having fun, dude. Life might be all screwed up. The pandemic. COVID may have took my mom. COVID may have took a lot of things, man. COVID took my joy for a long time. Painting brought it back. Right up in there. Come. There, yeah. Now straighten back up, homie. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it just like that. Other than catching the corners, and I do need to catch all four corners. I know I do. And I don't wear gloves, guys, because I can't feel anything. I have arthritis, and my fingers go numb. From a carpal tunnel. So I don't wear gloves. My hands stay dirty all the time. It's ridiculous. But like I said, I grew up around paint. Even after the Air Force, when I was in the restaurant business, my father ran his own paint company, house painting company, doing commercial work and residential down on the Florida Gulf Coast. And I would help out doing that. And so anyway, you know, I having paint on me and my, you know, it doesn't bother me none, man. I'm used to it, bro. All right, let me get a little bit of torch action. Come on. Yep. Now, if anybody would like to, if you happen to like the reactions I'm getting with my paints, if you would like to know, you know, how I mix them, I can tell you up front. I eyeball. Okay, I don't weigh. I eyeball. And if you would like to know exactly what I'm mixing my paints with, I mean, I have no problem telling you exactly what I'm using, name brands and everything. Just I do have one thing to say though. After I've mentioned that, um, you know, right now, I don't know if you hear it in the background, but I have, you know, another artist on YouTube. I'm playing one of her YouTube videos, you know, and she just listening to the Dutch pour tutorial thing she had. What I learned, man, is when I started getting into this, right, I quickly figured out something wasn't working right, man. I was doing exactly what I was being shown, just something wasn't working right. And I did more research, and in the science of what's going on with the paint reactions, okay, where you live, the temperature of the air, the humidity level, the barometric pressure, all of these things contribute to what's going to happen on your canvas when your paints begin to react with one another. And so therefore, therefore, nothing's going to be. You're not going to get the same results as anybody else. Period. It's not going to happen. You know. Um, and actually, like eyedroppers. Sometimes I use eyedropper for my silicone. Sometimes I use oh, I don't want to get up right now. Sometimes I use this bottle that I got from a tie-dye kit. It's about this tall. You know, it has the size drops are different with each bottle. So, you know, one drop of one bottle is, you know, not one drop from another bottle. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy it. I know a lot of you were probably looking at the bright colors, guys. I told you, I just found out that, you know, I'm having to go through the resubmission of my unemployment, and I'm not in a bright, colorful mood tonight, guys. So I wanted this here because, you know, you have bright side here, you have bright side there, and here I am in the middle. You know, I still have the brightness. It's in there, but there's darkness and saturation coming over and covering up the brightness that is inside me at this moment. So that's kind of my inspiration for this. Plus, I'm really not an Auburn football fan, you know, blue and orange. I just happen to like the colors. Um, I think I'm getting a lot more air bubbles right here real fast. Let me see if I can go ahead and, yeah. See if, go ahead and get rid of some more of those bubbles. Now, you know, most of the time, I don't mind. I mean, actually, I kind of like air bubbles. I pretty much like anything that's going to add some texture to my paintings. And, but anyway, right before I get off of here, guys, this one's still wet. I know it is, but I'm going to, hold on one second. Oh, man, come on, get out of my way. I'm going to pick this up from right here. Now, I was experimenting last night with some colors and stuff, and this was this is just an experimentation on this. This is a canvas that I had let my daughter mess around with and practice on. So all this is over just a bunch of stuff that she had drawn on here. But anyway, like I said, I was just experimenting with different things, and this is what happened, you know. And I'm really liking this up here, right here. and I know exactly what I did here, and I know what I did there and down here. So I plan on preparing to do a painting with, you know, some of those types of cells. You know, especially the ones that look like they're like muted. You know, like cloudy. So anyway, guys, God bless. I hope your life is wonderful. The people you love are safe. Have a good evening.